Peace. This is Wise for Wise Words Media back at y'all for another round. And fight fans, tonight it finally goes down. We are finally getting the generational clash that we all been waiting for quite some time. And this one is going to be historic, man. It's going to be one of those nights where 10, 15, 20, 30 years down the line, you're going to be remembering, man, I was watching that fight that night. I was here. So this is going to be one of those moments in history, man. I haven't been this hyped for a fight since Mayweather versus Pacquiao, And this fight right here, I guarantee you, fight fans, you won't be disappointed. See, with Mayweather Pacquiao, I love that fight. Personally, I love that fight because that fight, going into that fight, I understood whoever was able to display their dominance, that's the style fight we were going to get. So while some people were disappointed with that fight because it became more of a chess match than a brawl, because Pacquiao, we used to seeing Pacquiao in some brawls, but when you're in there with a master class boxer like Floyd controls the ring. So we're going to do what Floyd wants to do. Either you're going to mix it up and bang bang like he did against Maidana, Miguel Cotto, even Canelo. He took the fight to him. Or, you're going to get that more tactical chess match like he did with Pacquiao. But this right here tonight, get ready for Hagler Hearns Part 2. This is going to be Hagler Hearns Part 2. No question about it. These two are two tactical fighters, but their whole thing is about annihilation. They want to take people. They want knockouts. These two guys. So expect nothing less than that. I expect somebody to go down tonight. Keys to the fight for me, personally, I feel Spence is the bigger guy. But even with him being the bigger guy, I think he still needs to utilize the jab, maintain distance. Don't try to impose your force, or because you're a little light in the, like he told him back in the day, when they were building up their fight years ago. Spence told Crawford, you a little light in the behind, and Crawford, his response was, nobody told Floyd he light in the behind because at the end of the day, skills pay the bills. It don't matter how big you are, how small you are. If you're within range and you have the more superior skill set, you usually can win. So that's why you gotta love Crawford. Crawford, even when he was a smaller guy, just moving up to welterweight, he believed in himself. He believed that he could beat Spence, and that type of mentality, Spence needs to maintain his distance, utilize that jab, hit the body a lot, and by hitting the body and varying the levels of where the attack is coming from, that will keep Terence Crawford honest, and that might cause one of these slip downs like we saw on Tuesday with Inoue and Stephen Fulton. Inoue, he started racking up points to the stomach, going jabbing the stomach, boom, jabbing the abdomen, and before you know it, hands went down, boom, he slipped that right hand in. So if Spence could establish getting the jab to the body, boom, he could establish that straight left. Now Crawford, I think one of the keys for him is he's going to have to mix up his attack regarding his stance. That's one of the main things about Terence Crawford that makes him special. There's very few fighters in the history of the sport that are equally as deadly fighting from each stand. We're talking about, case in point, Marvin Hagler, right? Hagler was another monster from both, whether southpaw, conventional, you were in trouble. And Terence Crawford's the same way. His high IQ and his ability to be dominant with both southpaw and conventional stance, I think will be very pivotal this fight. I expect for him to switch up the looks just to see. Maybe he might do it from round to round, to see how he feels. He's connecting better against Spence. Spence is a southpaw. So Crawford might just go conventional just to have that hook to go over the jab, right? Or he might have that straight right down the pipe, which is known as the southpaw killer. But just as equally as devastating as that straight right down the pike is, the left hook is very deadly, because as the right-handed jab comes out, they in position right there for that left hook. So I think he's gonna go conventional more, but either way, I think I see him testing both sides out. Whatever side he goes dominant on, that's when I think he's gonna go for a knockout. So, fight fans, this is a true 50-50 fight. I really don't know. There's times that I lean Crawford, and I'm like, yeah, Crawford, I think got it. But then there's times I'm like, damn, but Spence though, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a true 50-50 fight. This is why this is one of those special nights that we get in boxing. Like when when Duran fought Sugar Ray Leonard, or when Hagler fought Hearns, or Chavez versus Pernell Whitaker, Chavez, Meldrick Taylor. These type of fights, man, when they come, those Tyson versus Holyfields, these type of fights feel special. Pacquiao, Mayweather, and you can feel the electricity buzzing in the air, man. Fight fans are excited, and we're gonna have a great fight tonight. So my prediction is gonna be Terence Crawford winning this fight. I'm gonna go with Crawford winning. It's gonna be hard, but I got Terence Crawford winning this fight. I love both of these dudes, so it's hard. It's gonna be hard to see one of them lose, but hey, these are the historic moments that we all became fight fans for. So fight fans, tune in. I'll be back with a post-fight video, and we'll pick it up there. Enjoy the fight. I'm Waz for Waz Words Media. Peace.